Hi everyone. Do you know why that some people in their relationship always kind of have the need to argue over who is right or who is wrong and who is winning or who is losing in their relationship? This kind of people, they if there's argument between them and their partner, they always want the other people to apologize first, to come back first, to back down first, to comfort them first. I'm talking about this because my mom is kind of this type of person. Every time my mom has a argument with my dad, she always wants my dad to be the one to apologize to her first, to comfort her first, to say sorry to her first. But and their daughter, I know that sometimes it's not my dad's fault, it's my mom's fault. But my mom always want to be the right one. So if you know this type of people, if they are your parents or if they are your friends, and if you are yourself are this type of person, this type of people who always want to argue over winning, losing, right, wrong, you have to watch this video. Yeah. Okay, I can continue. This type of this they may this type of people, they may come out on top every time, but behind every victory lies a deeper loss. And from a psychological perspective, you will find that those people, like my mom, they may appear strong in their relationship, but actually they are weak, they are insecure. Seemingly they are dominant, they are the dominant one in their relationship, but they are insecure at their core. Why is that? It's because that they need to win in order to protect their fragile self-esteem. And you can find that those people, they don't even need a specific reason or a particular person to argue with. All they want is just one thing. They need to be the one who is always right. They just want to be right, which is unbelievable. And in psychology, okay, today we are still talking about psychology. Okay, in psychology, this is called omnipotent narcissism. It is a state that every infant experiences. The baby believes that they are the center of the universe, they are the center of the whole world, and they are the master, and everything needs to cater to their needs. And if during their infancy and early childhood, the caregivers failed to support their need to meet this kind of narcissism, it will lead to a disruption. And later, as a result, later when they grow up, they will carry this kind of deficiency. And so in their adulthood, when they grow up, when they find that their needs are unmet, it will trigger them that kind of omnipotent narcissism they experienced as an infant. Which means that it brings back that kind of feelings of needing to be the center of attention. And this type of omnipotent narcissism in adulthood could lead to two types of psychological responses. The first is what we call the omnipotent rage, which refers to a type of people who are particularly short of tempers, who explode over even the smallest things. Even, for example, just a look, mere a glance from a stranger or a comment from somebody could perceived by them as a provocation, making them believe that they are disrespected or being targeted. they will become super, aggressive and confrontational. This is the first type. And the second type is a type of people that they put that kind of aggression inward to themselves. Instead of being aggressive to the outside, they direct that kind of negativity at themselves. They think that nobody is loving them, nobody cares about them. They are constantly guilty. They feel constantly they feel guilty and helpless, and think they are the ugly one, or unfortunate one, that everybody owns them. This is the second type. These two type of mindset could lead to serious paranoia. For the first time, they believe that everyone is out there to get them. They even though just a little criticism from their partner could be perceived as a sign that they don't like them anymore, can be perceived as a personal attack. So they become super aggressive, and they fight back fiercely, and sometimes even they use the ugly words. Because they think that if they can win this argument, they can protect themselves from being hurt. And the second type people, if there is an argument between them and their partner, they will believe that they are unfortunate. They will think, oh my god, poor me, I'm always making the wrong decision to pick the wrong one. Nobody likes me, I'm worthless, this kind of stuff, which is unbelievable. What I want to say is that those two types of mindset are unhealthy, because they're not grown enough. They're still maintaining at that stage of omnipotent narcissism, like a baby. They want everyone to meet their need. And narcissism is actually, in psychology, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but and sometimes it can be a driving force for us to grow, because it reflects the desire that we want to be better, the desire of beauty and excellence. But growth is about anti-narcissism. It's a process of walking away from narcissism. And the more mature a person become, the less they cling to the narcissistic tendency. It's because they're not only focusing on themselves. Of course, they love themselves, but they also love others. And they can build a harmony relationship between them and other people. They can build deeper emotional connection with the outside world. And if you want to build a healthy and intimate relationship with a partner, what should you do? You should develop your relationship dimension. As human beings in our human natures, there are two different important dimensions. The first is a vertical axis called narcissism dimension. For example, the striving to study and work hard falls into this, vertical dimension. And that's because why sometimes we feel the need to compare ourselves to others. We need to compete for success and recognition. Narcissism is it's kind of a natural instinct for all of us. We all have this kind of tendency. But if you only focus on this vertical narcissism axis, you will see that you just a narrow line in the framework of our human nature. What we need to do is we need to build another dimension, another horizontal dimension. It's called the relationship dimension, which represents the beauty of the connection we built, like this. And you will see that the more you develop your relationship connection with others, your relationship dimension, the bigger space you're gonna have at your human nature framework. Yeah. And when you really build your connection with others, you will start to appreciate the beauty of our connections with others. You will not only focus on yourself, you will start to appreciate others. You will still feel it's good for you to be there with them. You are no longer thinking about who is right or who is wrong, who is winning or who is, oh my god, it's too hot. Who is right or who is wrong, who is winning or who is losing, because all you want to do is to love them. All you want to do is to share yourself with others. You will become more mature, and if you only focus on this narrow part of narcissism access, you won't be able to have enough room for you to carry on more energy, to embrace and accept others. You won't be able to develop your personality toward independence and maturity. You will always maintain just like a baby. And if you want to develop your horizontal dimension, all you need to do is to appreciate others. Not only focus on you, but you have to think about other people's feeling. If a person cannot understand their true self, how can they understand the real feelings of their partners? You have to accept the part of yourself that are vulnerable, that are helpless, that are in the need of love and support also. And you have to keep in mind that I believe that all the wonderful things in the whole world come from the deeper, real, true connection with others. This connection could be between friends or between parents and children or your partners, but it between people and people, not only just yourself. And if in your relationship you truly love each other, but you find some one of you one of the two one of two one you feel that you cannot help but arguing about who is right or wrong, who is winning or losing, you have to really have a look at if you are off track of your relationship dynamic. You have to truly think about the relationship between you and the others. I'm not saying that being narcissism is a bad thing. It's not a bad or good. It's just a natural term. The more you become, the more mature you are, the more you're gonna find the world is full of different kinds of shapes. It's not just black and white. Nor is it about opposite or ranking people by standards. It's love, it's appreciation, it's accept not only others, but also you have to accept yourself. You have to not sacrifice yourself, but embrace others, truly accept others, and put yourself aside, and truly say the people in front of you and who they are, not and who you want them to be. And at that time, when you fully develop yourself, you're gonna say that you don't care. It doesn't matter who is right or who is wrong, who is stronger or weaker, who is higher or lower in between two of you. You're gonna put more effort into your relationships because you are not only thinking about yourself. I know that nowadays people always think that being selfish is the best thing, blah blah blah. But if you really want to appreciate the beauty of a relationship, you have to abandon that kind of narcissism part of yourself and truly be a mature adult. So, I hope this video help you. Okay, see you later. And no matter at what time you watch this video, I want you to know that I love you and hope you have a nice day. Bye.